What's up, sneaker fam? It's your boy McFly, the hardest working man in shoetainment today, coming at you again with another real review. If this is your first time over here in the land of McFly, man, I welcome you. Appreciate you stopping by. Feel free to subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, leave a like button, leave a comment if you're enjoying the content, man. I greatly appreciate it. Today, we're coming at you with a real review of the 2024 Columbia 11s, or the Legend Blue 11s, however you want to call them. All the same thing. I've also got a comparison of the 2024 to the 2014. 10 years, man. 10 years ago. It's been a long time. Before we kick this thing off, man, let me know how you guys feel about these. Did you cop them? Were you anticipating them? Do you like them? Do you love them? Do you hate them? Bars, see, it comes so natural, man. It comes so natural to you, boy. But yeah, man, I actually copped this pair from Finish Line. I got a little story to tell about it, but we'll get into it through the details of the video or whatever. Paid a whopping $225 for these joints. I had a little $20 coupon that I cashed in, because $246 for a pair of 11s is ridiculous. Like, Jordan Brand, these price hikes, and I understand everything in the world is high, but $250 for a pair of 11s, and you know, price tag on 11s been going up like $10 every year for like forever, right? But I'm thinking like $250 for a pair of 11s is my max, bro. I think that's it. Like, I'm So, putting all my best interest to the side, I told myself that I wasn't gonna cop this shoe. And listening and talking to my homies, I actually ended up grabbing it. And you know how that peer pressure can be sometimes. Starting out with that outsole, you got that icy blue outsole with your black pods hitting. You got your all white midsole standard on the Jordan 11. The Jordan 11 is probably the most simplistic Jordan known to man, right? It's real easy construction and all of that. But let me know, man, is 246 too much, or does that even matter to y'all? You got the all white patent leather wrapping around it as well. This time, you know, you got your high cut instead of the low cut that we were getting previously with the older retros, but the OGs did have the high cut patent leather on it. Some people don't know that. For these, what I do like about this shoe is that you have the leather upper, you don't have the mesh. There's leather. Your little lines here are still mesh, but the actual upper on the shoe is leather, just like the 7210, the DMPs that dropped last year or the year before. It has that leather upper, and that's how I prefer my 11s to come. You got that Carolina blue Jumpman on your side here. I actually think I got the lows of these too. Do I got them lows? Yeah, I got them lows. They're back there. 2-3 on the back, screen printed, not stitched. That stitched or embossed looks way better to me, but that ain't what they gave us. And that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, they don't even give us hard shoe trees no more, bro. You don't get pull-out boxes. You don't get nothing. But the prices, the price is still going up. Standard rope laces on your Jordan 11s. You got your third spacing. Ta-da. The Carolina blue, mesh tongue. All blacked out interior with the white Nike Air. I do have a bit of a story to tell on these, man. These is a size 15, and as most of y'all know, I wear a size 14 shoe. However, I hit these on a raffle at Finish Line. Shout out to Finish Line. I struck out all over the place. Like, nobody was showing love. DTLR didn't even have a size 14. There was a couple other places that didn't have size 14s at all. Right, it wasn't even available to sign up, so I'm assuming that something might have been wrong with the batch on the 14s. But I go up to Finish Line, I pick up the pair. I'm like, cool, you know what I'm saying? I had some family stuff going on, so usually I check my pairs before I leave the store, right? But this time around, I didn't check my pair, right? Whoa, that look a little crooked there, player. That look crooked to y'all? Here. That look crooked, or am I tripping? Let me know in the comments if I'm tripping. But either way, I had some family stuff going on, man. So I just picked up the pair, rolled out, got to the crib a couple hours later, checked the pair, man, and my toe box was doing the MC Hammer, bro. It looked like a ballerina was tiptoeing and dancing, prancing, all in them things. So I had to take it back and exchange it. When I went the first time, I told the manager, I was like, yo, I hit on a 15, but if you got a 14, I'll take it. Got the 14 back. Toe box was jacked up, so then I had to go back, and I was like, yo, can you swap this for another 14? She said they didn't have it. So I was like, well, that original 15 that I declined, can I get that back? And she was like, yeah. So she gave it to me. So blessings. This one came straight. It's got a couple little flaws, but nothing compared to what that other one had. You can peep the last short that I uploaded. It shows you what the toe box on that pair was looking like. I can put it in this video too to save you the time, but either way, it is what it is. So my opinion on this particular shoe is it's a nice looking shoe. I love anything in the UNC colorway, right? But the quality control on this is crazy. And the 2010 pair was the same. 2014 pair was the same. Speaking of 2014, I'll take the lease, busted of these, put that one back. So boom, you got the 2014 pair right there. Should I put the low tops in? I'll put the low tops in. I mean, we going all out because y'all know McFly just be out here buying shoes and whatnot, just, you know, to buy shoes, because I be buying shoes. You know, it is what it is. But the 2014 pairs had issues as well. Actually, a lot of those ended up being B graded and sent to the outlets. And I believe that the exact same thing is going to happen with these 2024s, man. They're going to get a lot of returns on those. They're going to end up B graded, and maybe a month or so from now, they're going to hit your outlets, bro, because these shoes are coming trash. And I was seeing stuff on like social media with people talking about their toe boxes. And you know, a lot of times people be having them fakes. They be having them fakes and they be mad because they think they got a legit plug and all this, but they plug really ain't the plug. And they be getting them fake shoes and they be kind of jacked and they be thinking that they legit, but they ain't. So I was thinking that, you know, that was the case until I actually got that pair. And I was like, oh, nah, bro, that's dead. But pretty much to compare the 2014 and the 2024, like I was talking about 10 years ago, bruh, man, get up out of there. You was getting these. You was getting these. You was getting fancy pull-out boxes with the plastic inserts and all that. You was getting that. So, box in the way. So you see the differences in the sole color. This one here, the 2014 was lighter. As you can see, this is more of a Carolina blue. And what's funny is the fake pairs of the 2014 release had the sole on it, which is crazy. That's kind of how you could really tell the difference was the sole color at the time. But there it is. And other than that, outside of this cut of the patent leather being low cut and this joint being the high cut, essentially it's the same exact shoe. You got the black sock liner, you got both of the Jumpman colors, 23s on the heel, third spacing, and rope laces. Not too much difference at all. Honestly, no difference at all except for the patent leather cut and the sole color. My advice to anybody is be careful. If you're gonna buy the shoe, check your pair. Do not throw your pair in the box. Do not throw the pair in the closet and just be like, nah, I'm not gonna look at it, because you might get something that you didn't plan to get or didn't prepare to get. If you wanted to throw the low tops in there, bam, you could put the low tops in there, which was another reason why I wasn't gonna buy this shoe, because I got these low tops and I only wore these like one time. But this sole matches the 2014. And what year were these? Eyes don't fail me now. Dang, this was 2020. So this was 2020. Dang, that's crazy. But I had these. I had the cool grays. I had a bunch of the lows because at the time I didn't have the highs, so I had to hide that one. But my 2014s were kind of beat, and you know the quality on this one wasn't that great. But these were cool. I liked them. The little hit on the back, quality was decent. Leather on the up here as well. Did these have leather too? Yeah, this was leather too. I don't know why I thought that was mesh. I must have been tripping. So yeah, it was leather the whole time. So my only real knock on these white shoes, these white 11s, is that over time they're gonna turn mad yellow. It's gonna be real ugly yellow looking. Like you can kind of see how this is starting to change, starting to dinge. My patent leather is dinging a little bit, but at some point it's gonna be like a real beigeish yellow color. You know what I'm saying? Ugh. I hate the way that look, but that comes with time and aging with these shoes. So keep that in mind. These Legend Blues, this is one of them shoes that you just want to get it when you got it, you know, wear it out. You don't want to keep that a whole lot of time because at some point it's going to look terrible. And some people wear them looking terrible, but I'm not one of those guys. I'm not doing that. I need it to look crispy, pristine white for as long as possible. And once it starts to get that yellow hue, it's out of there. It's out of there. I'm not one of them vintage collectors that like to have shoes just 30 years old. Once it start to degrade and fall apart, I'm done with it, bro. I need my shoes to be functional and wearable. Maybe that's just me. Anyway, price point, outrageously too high on this shoe, especially for the way that the quality was coming. Fit, go true to size on your Jordan 11s, man. You'll be fine. You could even go a half size up if you wanted to. It won't kill you. You know, if you wanted to do that, you can. You know, if you like, hey, they ain't got that 11, let me get that 11 and a half. You know, you'll be all right. As far as comfort, me personally, I think Jordan 11s are one of the more comfortable 11s. A lot of people don't buy their right size in 11s. That's why they don't think they're comfortable. Just like foam posits and Air Maxes and various other shoes, they really don't know what size they wear. A lot of people think you can just go in and buy size 10 in anything and it's gonna fit the same way, and that ain't how shoes work. And as you progress in your sneaker journey, you'll learn that. Just like I had to learn that. But I do feel that Jordan 11s are one of the more comfortable 11s. I know it's a ton of people that would disagree with me on that, but it is what it is. I'm giving my opinion. You have yours. You can tell them in your video when when you do your review. So, but comfort on it, I definitely give 11s an A in comfort. The only problem that I really have with Jordan 11s is that how they crease, right? So I've got some 11s that don't crease a lot, and I've got some that have like creases like this. Like, you see this crazy crease right here? That was day one. That happened the first day I wore them. And usually you can get, you know, several wears out of them before you get them bad creases, but I got bad creases at the gate with that, and that's why I was really disappointed in that 2014 pair. But it is what it is, man. It's a solid shoe. I love the look of it. I should have stuck with my sneaker intuition and skipped on this release, but I didn't. I let the masses influence me, and I shouldn't have done that, and I will not let that happen again. If you like the shoe, go buy the shoe. Technically, it's sold out, right? But it's restocks all the time. If you follow the right people on Twitter, they've been restocking like crazy due to the B grades. Due to the quality and the presentation of these shoes. It's definitely, they're gonna restock a lot. They probably gonna show up B graded again, and you may have to go through 5 or 6 boxes, but you may be able to get you a good pair on the B grades or whatnot. So just keep that in mind. If you get a damaged pair, I highly recommend you to return it. Don't be stuck with something and have you out here looking crazy, or a shoe that's pre-creased or pre-dented or all that. Stop settling. Stop letting these brands hustle y'all. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't right, let it go. You can get it back. It's gonna come back around, you know, or whatever. And the messed up pair that I got, you know, people was like, well, sell it on Go. And I'm like, bro, I'm not trying to do that to nobody, because if I paid over retail or resale for a shoe and it come up beat up like that, I'm gonna be highly upset, right? So I didn't want to do that. I just gave it to the store. I'm sure somebody else got that pair, and hopefully they checked it or returned it or whatever. But if you didn't, bro, that's on you. I can't tell you what to do. I know it's a long video and I talk more than I usually do, but I had a lot that I had to get out, and I also learned a valuable lesson to stick with your initial gut feeling. Don't deter from it. You feel the way you feel for a reason, and a lot of people don't know why you feel that way. You shouldn't have to explain it to them. But I fell victim. I did. That's my bad. But it's all good. I got a shoe, decent condition, looks pretty good. I can turn that 2014 into a beater, man, and call it a day. But until next time, it's your boy McFly. These 11s, man. I'll let you on the next one.